Hello friends, today we discuss the topic height and distance, a very important topic according to exam point of view. So we start with the basic of height and distance. Whenever we solve the question of height and distance and draw the diagram of that question, we get this kind of a diagram. This is a right angle triangle, and if question says it is a tree of height 10 meter and a person is standing at a point M, and the bottom of the tree is N and top of the tree is O. The angle here is of 30 degree and the man is seeing towards the top of the tree. So we have to find this distance. So what actually we do in the traditional way, we know this is the complete angle is 180. So what we get is 60 degree here. This, if we have to take this angle, we know if we have taken this angle, this is act as a perpendicular for angle 30. This is actually act as a base and this is hypotenuse. Now what we generally do, if we have to find the base and we have already given the height of the tree, we just directly do 1030 is equals to 10 by B and we get the answer. Simply by putting the value of 1030 we get the value of the base. If we have to find the value of hypotenuse, what we do? Cos 30 is equals to, that is base upon hypotenuse. From here we get the value of the base. When we put the value of the base here, we get the value of the hypotenuse as the answer. But this is okay if we have this only triangle and we have to solve single value. What if we find figure like this? We have to find this value. We have this angle here, this is 90. We have to find also this. We have to find this. We have given this. So this method fails here if we have to solve the question in quick method. Now we learned some new tricks through which you can solve the question very easily. This is side A, B, C in the ratio. Similarly, this is the angle of A, that is sine A, sine B and the sine C. If we draw the diagram, this is A and this is B90, this is C. The opposite to A, this is side A, opposite to angle C, that is C, and opposite to B angle, that is side B. Now put the value of A, B, C. A is 30, B is 60 and C is 90. When you put the value here, what you will get? Sine 30 ratio sine 60 ratio sine 90. Put the value of sine 30, that is 1 by 2, sine 60, that is root 3 by 2, sine 90, that is 1. If you take the LCM, what you will get? 1 root 3 and that is 2. So whenever you find these angle in your question, let's suppose it is 90 degree, it is 30 and this is 60. When we talk about the 30 degree angle, the opposite is 1. When we talk about the 60 degree angle, the opposite is side root 3. And we talk about the 90 degree angle, that is 2. Later on, we learn how to utilize this value when we solving question. Now second trick. When we have side A, B and C and the angle is sine A, B and C, again we draw this diagram. This is A, this is B, and this is angle C. If you're talking about the angle A, the opposite side is A. If you're talking about the angle C, the opposite side is C. And if you're talking about the angle B, that is opposite side is B. Now this time you have to put the value of A is 45 degree, the value of B is 45, and the value of C is 90 degree. Now put the values. Sine 45, sine 45 degree, sine 90 degree. Put the value of sine 45, that is 1 by root 2. Sine 45 1 by root 2, sine 90 is 1. When you take the LCM, what you will get? 1 ratio 1 ratio 1, that is under root 2. Now if we see this in diagram, this will be like this is 90, this is 45, and this is 45. If we talk about the angle 45, the opposite side is in ratio, that is 1. Similarly 45, the opposite side, that is in ratio 1. And if we talk about the angle 90, it is root 2. When we solve the question, we again see how to utilize these values and the previous values. Now we take some examples to understand the previous tricks. Whenever you see the question or solving the question and you find this kind of a diagram, that one of the angle is 90, another angle is 30, and another angle is 60, and the height of the tree or pillar is given 10 centimeter. A man is standing at a point M, the bottom of the tree is N, and the top of the tree is point P, and you have to find the distance between the man and the tree and this hypotenuse. For solving this question within a fraction of second, you have to memorize these values. For the 30, the value is 1. For 60 degree, that is root 3, and for 90 degree, that is 2. Now you have to interrelate these values with the question values. How? 30 degree value is 1 here. If we're talking about the question, what is the value of 30 degree side? That is 10 centimeter. So that means 1 is equals to 10 centimeter. If we talk about the 60 degree, what is the value here? It's root 3. When 1 is equals to 10 centimeter, then root 3 is equals to root 3 into 10, that is 10 root 3 centimeter. If we talk about the angle 90, what is the value? That is 2. When one part is equals to 10, then 2 part is equals to 2 into 10, that is 20 centimeter. So what we get? The distance between the man and the tree, that is x, or you can say the side opposite to angle 60 is 10 root 3, and the hypotenuse or the side opposite to angle 90, this one is 20. Now we solve one more example. When you solve the question and the diagram you draw is like one angle is 90, this one is 60, and this one is 30 degree. Again, this is the tree or the pillar of height h centimeter. The man is standing at point this. The bottom of the tree or the pillar is point N and top is P. And you have given the man is watching the top of the tree and the distance between them is 40 centimeter. You have to find the height of the tree and the distance between the man and the tree. For this, you have to remember, when we talk about the 30 degree, its unit is 1. or you can say the opposite side is in ratio 1. If we talk about the 60 degree, it's root 3. When we talk about the 90 degree, it's 2. In this question, we have given the side opposite to the 90, so we start with the 90 degree. The value of 90 degree according to us is 2, and in the question the side opposite to the 90 degree is given 40 centimeter. When 2 is equals to 40 centimeter, one part is equals to 20 centimeter. If we calculate the 30 degree angle, its value is 1, and we already find what is the value of 1, that is 20 centimeter. If we talk about the angle 60 degree, the value of 60 degree is root 3. When one part is equals to 20 centimeter, root 3 part is equals to 20 root 3 centimeter. Again, if we're talking about the height of the tree, it is the height of the tree is opposite to the angle 60, and what is the value of angle 60? That is 20 root 3 centimeter. And if you're talking about the 30 degree, or you can say distance between the M and N, that is 20 centimeter is your answer. Now we solve one more example. When you're solving the question and the diagram drawn by you is like, one of the angle is 90, another one is 45 degree, and this one is also 45 degree, and you have given the height of the tree is 10 centimeter, and you have to find the distance between this point M and N, and also the hypotenuse. Again, for this you have to remember what is the value of 45 degree. 1, 45 degree 1, and 90 degree, that is root 2. So if you're talking about this side, now we interrelate as in do in the previous question. The value of 45 degree is 1, and we also know here the side opposite to 45 degree is 10, so 1 is equals to 10 centimeter. Again, if we're talking about this 45 degree, this is also 10 centimeter. If we're talking about the 90 degree, the value here is root 2. When one part is equals to 10 centimeter, then root 2 part is equals to 10 root 2 centimeter. So in this case, this angle is 45, this angle is 45, and this angle is 90. We already know the side of this, you can say the side or the height is 10 centimeter given. We already find this is also 10 centimeter, or you can say the side opposite to angle 45, that is 10 centimeter. If you're talking about this hypotenuse, the side opposite to 90, that is 10 root 2 centimeter. Again, we solve one more question. When you are solving the question and the pattern is somewhat like this, this is angle 90, this is 45 degree, and this is also 45 degree, and you have given the distance between this point and the top of the tree is 10 centimeter, and you have to find the height of the tree as well as the distance between the tree and this point. Again, what is the value of 45 degree? In this case 1, again 1, and 90 root 2. In this case, we already know the side opposite to 90 degree, that is 10 centimeter. So according to this theory, when 90 is equals to root 2, and in this question and 90 is equals to 10 centimeter, or you can say the side opposite to 90 degrees 10 centimeter, so one part is equals to 10 root 2 centimeter. So if we're talking about the 45 degree angle, already the value, what is the value of 45? That is 1, and we already calculate the value of 1 is equals to 10 root 2 centimeter. Similarly for again this 45, 1 is equals to 10 by under root 2 centimeter. So if we have to calculate the height, we can directly say the height will be 10 by root 2 centimeter, and this distance is equals to 10 by under root 2 centimeter. Now we understand one more trick, that is h by x rule. In this rule, or you will have to apply this rule only when you have a figure like this. This is the height of the pillar or tree or tower, whatever given the question. This is angle beta, this is angle alpha, this is point B, this is point A, this is point C, D, and x is the distance between these points, and you have to find the distance between point A and B. So you have to put the values in this formula I am telling you. H is equals to x upon cot alpha minus cot beta. This is the direct formula to calculate the value, or you can say the distance between A and B. Now we take an example to understand the previous trick, or you can say when you are solving a question and the diagram made by you is like this. This angle is 90 degree, this angle is 60 degree, this angle is 30 degree, this is point A, this is point B, this is C, this is D, and the distance between CD is 20 centimeter, and you have to find the height of the AB. If you're talking about the previous method, you have to just put the values like h is equals to x cot alpha minus cot beta. Here x is 20, cot 30 degree minus cot 60 degree, and you will get the value of height is equals to 10 root 3. Again, we have one more method to solve this question by angles. First, let's take angle triangle ABC. In this angle C is 60, B is 90, and angle A is 30 degree. But if we're talking about the angle triangle A, D and B, or you can say the ABD, in this angle D is 30, angle B is 90, and this complete angle DAB is equals to 60 degree. This angle is 30 degree, this complete angle is 60 degree, so the left one, this is also 30 degree. Now you have to play with angles. This side 20 centimeter is opposite to this angle is 30 degrees. Similarly, this angle is also 30 degree, this angle is also 30 degree in this triangle. So when this side is 20, so this side is also 20. We have to find the height. So to find the height, we have to just remember, when we talk about the angle 30 degree, the value is 1. For 60, it's root 3. For 90, it's 2. And this, we have a given the side 20, that is opposite to 90 degree. So we start at 90 degree angle. According to us, 90 degree is 2, and according to question, the side opposite to a 90 degree angle is 20. So we get 1 is equals to 10. Let's suppose that unit is centimeter. If we have to find the value of 30 degree, it is 1, so 1 is equals to 10 centimeter. If you talk about the 60 degree angle, here it's root 3, When one part is equals to 10 centimeters, 60 is equals to 10 root 3 centimeter. Now we have to calculate the height. The height is opposite to the angle 60, and when we calculate the angle 60, what we get the value is 10 into root 3. So this value is 10 root 3 centimeter. By using this way or by using this way, you get the similar answer. Friends, this is your time for homework. I am giving you two questions. Question number 1, a person standing on the bank of river observed that angle of elevation of the top of the tree standing on the opposite bank is 60 degree. When he moves 30 meter away from the bank, he found that angle of elevation is 30 degree. Here you have to find the width of the river. And the second question, when the angle of the elevation changed from 60 to 45 degree, the shadow of tower increased by 20 meter. Then find the height of the tower. Here the option 10 meter, 20 meter, 30 meter, and the D, that is 10 bracket 3 plus root 3 bracket close centimeter. So friends, this is about the height and distance basic. In next part of a video, we will talk about elevation and the depression of the height and distance. Thank you for watching this video and subscribe us for more videos.